What's up, my lambs? Welcome back to Humpday Horror, the horror series where I play games for Wednesdays. And today we are finishing Urban Myth Dissolution Center, a game that I've been really enjoying playing. But today it's done. We're done. We're finished. We're gonna finish this game today. And if you like this kind of content, if you want to come over to this channel and you want to hang out, you make sure you like and you comment and you subscribe, and then you break your phone, throw out your computer, so you can't ever change what you've done. And if that's cool with you, let's head on into Urban Myth Dissolution Center, shall we? Maybe? Does it work? Oh, it's working. We're working. We're playing. Let's go. Jasmine dead. Our boss surrounded by goons. We gotta search up stuff online. That's our job. A major project hijacked. A mob around the center. This is too much. Breathe, zombie. Breathe. I need to check out what they're saying about the center and about that video. Looking at trending topics. Guess I'll start with socials. Hell yeah. BuzzBee's News. Breaking. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority, victim of criminal case. Intruders store valuables and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are members of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigation ongoing. Not true. Wait, no way. What's going on? Where did this come from? Oh, it came from, BuzzBee's News. My father was a victim of theft in his own house. I wasn't aware of the safe's contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. I'm profoundly shocked. This little bitch boy. Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa say such? Well, because he hates you. They were all there during the investigation. Why? What do we do now? Okay. Father, as in CG Kurosawa? Does that mean we have a police secrets and sensitive stuff leaked out? Yes, it does. There was a red password device inside. Wait, is Kurosawa blaming us for the device being... Yes. Yes, he is. That's actually a great question. Did shows kept in that safe? Yeah. Yeah. Why would you keep important stuff like that at home? See, I always knew the Urban Myth Dissolution Center was inciting terrorism. Takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that. There you go. They're inciting terrorism. Good old Zammers. So UTech Kurosawa was targeted? Heard the center staff set him up. Yeah, well. I mean, if it's just one member gone rogue, is it right to blame the whole center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole organization for a single person. I mean, I couldn't act alone if I tried. Why would I even want to? Yeah, there you go. Maybe the center's channel was trying to trend with conspiracy vids? Total dud, though. Yep. Legit shocked at this, but... It was a team member, right? Not the director in person? No, the director, it wasn't. Okay, amazing resourceful takedown of a family dynasty. The day of GR is approaching fast. Nothing to do with GR. What the zippers sound like post GR? I love the new GR. So I thought, I should look at the post made by the zippers. Yeah, it's true. That looks like, that video was too well timed. Seriously, I thought it was the center making an announcement. Video. So much happening so quickly, which I do. It looks like the video is really, yeah, obviously it was posted everywhere. It took over people's phones and stuff. It's straight up, Persona 5 shit. Get some reactions, search for the video, let's go, yeah. Tragedy. Popular boo-tuber crosses line. Fans thoroughly disappointed. Update as in UTech CEO Yuya Kurosawa, victim of home invasion. Read more. Oh, come on. How can they assume we're behind this? No, well, I mean, it's the internet, so they just do it. The same Zimma admin and the center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but it turns out the director was, what? No. We do have some books of cassette, yeah, but like, biggest fan? Yeah. Can't picture the director's avid supporter of yeah, I don't think he is. I guess wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Fanatics make me sick to the bone. Hell yeah. You are. All guilty. Alright. No? Just... Okay. Grr. Grr. Normally I don't check socials like this, but after seeing that stream, I see how many people are racking the comrades. The GR is upon us. That's a Zimmer. Terrorist attacks are happening. This person is enjoying it. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Maybe I can gather some info from what he's saying. I don't know. Can you? No? Not really? Simzia isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with these stupid ideas, but I can't find one yet. Yeah. Yeah. Simzia is a forum site, so I guess they're talking about old threads from there? Yeah. Tell us the title of the thread. Got a thread name, there's no chance of finding it. You're talking about the happy 7.7 billion yen leak? I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I heard there were victims all over the world. That incident should have never happened. Okay. Doesn't seem related to the current case, but it was a big incident in the past, yeah. No, it's the incident that shall not be named. I've heard stories before. It was really terrible. What are you talking about? The incident should not be named. Harry Potter shit here. Something bad came to talk about. Something to do with the admin puzzle? I don't know. Stop with all this GR stuff. Don't talk about the admin incident. If you keep it up, you might get erased. Can't talk about it. Don't think it. Don't say it. It's the bye-bye man. Oh shit. I've been going through the past threads. It used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's gone. I guess someone deleted it. Ah, there we go. Weird cards, yeah. Topics are getting mixed up. We got the Illuminate cards. Just give me a title of the thread. Maybe Men in Black are doing cover-ups. Yep. No, there's no... God damn it. Main character Azami. Stop getting spooked at silly things. Secret mission, don't be stupid. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Weird cards, I see. Wait. Who's those at the door? Okay. Looks like a kind of person. Yeah? What? No. Okay. Could be an agent going to erase them. We shouldn't be talking about it. Okay. Uh-huh. No. Pulling a joke from an old thread over a new platform is beyond cringe. Yes. Saying something happened when it didn't. Yeah. Like the internet. It's true, the thread about the weird cards has disappeared. Was it actually a secret mission, though? I don't know. Alright, let's get some video up in this. It's one thing that the video is a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought my phone broke for a second. Showing the admin's video on the street screen and the phones all in the city. Yeah. That's not only is that is that serious, that's like very serious. What about what's this about cards? Someone gets a bad fortune reading? Only select people have access to the same Zia page on the dark web. Not everyone would know about the prophecy. Ugh. On the site, prophecy predicted at the end of the world using divination cards called Illuminate cards, and that predicted date is almost here. Not divination, but prophecy. The same Zia admin announcing it, but they wouldn't understand that. We don't really get it either. Yeah, no one gets it. Those aren't divination cards, lol. It's not predicting the end of the world. You guys are getting worked up over... Yep. That's true. I mean, no. I think this person's actually right. It's kind of nonsense. There's a lot of info on the devastation and judgment. The issue of the Zimmers, focusing on the interpretation of prophecy if you're making things happen according to you. That's true. If the Great Reset can change the current society, then there you go. That's enough of shit like this. Let's go. Quite a lot of leads, but what's really going on? Same Zia admin post a video calling devastation, judgment, prophecy a warning. Kurosawa portrays me as a criminal for some reason, and somehow it all comes down to the center being called terrorists? I could make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. For now, I should wait and hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tomiri-san arrives. Oh shit, am I playing as a... Now. There's quite a commotion above, but they will never make it down here. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the same Zia admin can fulfill that warning. Though Mrs. Zombie would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder where Jasmine heard about the Genesis card. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illuminate cards are involved. Azami-san is in charge of the investigation now, so it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card, and who is the same Zima admin? The minimum information needed to even start fighting back. We should start there. There we go, Hot Wheels here. Woo! Observe. We've gathered a number of things, haven't we? These shelves filled with objects retrieved from each case. What a delight to behold. Let us review the records and the memories of each case. Observe. Investigation File 1, The Man Under the Bed. An axe was wielded in this case. To think that the victim, Mio, would become the man under the bed herself. Coincidence? It seems too well thought out for that. And Aiko-san was holding the card itself. Her card was the Eye in the Darkness. Eye in the Darkness. Investigation File 2, Bloody Mary. Such a strong resentment emanates from this knife. The Bloody Mary she played wasn't quite that convincing. Answering to her name, a woman covered in blood who appears in the mirror. It is miraculous that all these elements lined up in this way. For this case, Kiniko-san was the one who had the card. The card was the reflection of death. This shelf are documents of the items from the Netherworld tour. And the Kotori Bako case is here as well. Investigation File 3, Netherworld. The Uno Occult and Dark Tour. The tour designed to find the murderer for the Uno Tenshu incident. Mr. Gasmask has gone missing. I wonder if he can make it back safely. The card he held was the Stairway to Limbo. Investigating File Number 4, Kotori Bako. Curses are such a compelling thing, a single box carried within a universe of possibilities. A curse from vines, a curse from a person holding a grudge. For Miyazaki-san, the curse came from a person. I read this in a book on pharmacology, the tea that Tajima-san was brewing. It can cause hallucinations and loss of consciousness. Miyazaki-san had the Permeating Blight card. Basic seance for dummies, slasher movies, and murders. I have no more need to read books in this section. Okay. Investigating File Number 5, The Doppelganger. I wonder how Kurosawa-san felt when he saw a copy of himself. An anomaly said to bring to death the original person if two should meet. I am curious to know his fate. Kurosawa-san tends to sow trouble with his lies. He has caused Mrs. Zami much inconvenience. The card he held was the Shadow of Guilt. investigating file number 6, the case we are faced with this very moment does not exist, even if you speak of it, a very fitting conundrum. Our staff will be in direct contact with this anomaly. Which urban myth could it be? All the other cards have been discovered. So the card for this case is Mrs. Ami's devastation and judgment. What kind of fate awaits Mrs. Ami herself? About the card. Back to the task at hand. Lest Mrs. Ami reprimand me for laziness. There seem to be 6 Illumini cards in all. Yet Jasmine uncovered the existence of a Genesis card. Are these all part of the Samzima admin plot? I should compile information on them as well. How much information might the Samzima site itself yield? The Zimmers are still posting on it as a message board. It should be adequate for social media research. I was so focused on the homepage, it's my first time really taking a look at the posts. Why is that Illumini cards are displayed on the site? We may face clues about the admin and the cards they're connected. Read the posts. So much speculation here in these posts. I heard a rumor that the admin is a wizard-level hacker. They were creating special tools. They say the admin caused a huge incident, but there aren't any records of it. These past allocades form the base of the admin's charisma. The admin created the Illumini cards. We must push the plan forward. The Zimmers worship the same Zimma admin as the bringer of hope. Read more posts. Classic hidden link. How nostalgic. I can't help smiling. This overview is incredibly detailed. Speculation on the prophecies from each card. Fantastic. If only we had time to read through every entry. Alright, let's get about the secret police. Some of the users seem to be keeping an eye on police activities. Truly, we live in a society where we can be watched or listened in on any time. The security police are running around. The admin must realize it. They've become aware of something that was supposedly hidden from existence. The security police have no dirty secrets unless proven otherwise. You know what happens then? If that riddle is a threat against the security police, the admin might get erased. Posts that suggest that the security police are working in the shadows. I cannot contain my excitement. This is an intriguing post, sweetly suggestive of undercover operative work. That thread with all sorts of comments on the card, it's gone. Which keyword should we use? Nothing comes up. It's gone? Forget what it's called. A card that predicts celeb death or something. The card that the Illumini ones are based on. A Genesis card or something. Not part of the series, you ask me. I heard there's an Illumini card origin story by the admin somewhere on the site. So the Illumini cards were derived from the Genesis card. I look forward to reading that origin story later. I wonder if Mrs. Zami is safe. I hope she picks up. Hello, Director. Are you okay? I'm alright. I believe you are the one in greater danger right now. I'm okay, but what are we supposed to do now? It's not possible for me to leave this place. I will pass all the information I've compiled here to you, so please take handle of the rest of the investigation, Mrs. Ami. You're asking me? Can you do it? I've managed to solve all the cases so far. I'll do my best. Very good. Then, let's first ensure that you have a grasp of the situation thus far. Can't I just note down the main points? To check your understanding, let's run through some of the identification questions. Okay. Let's do it. Well then, have you managed to retain the information you've gathered word for word? I think so, probably. I did write everything down. But this case wasn't requested by anyone, and there aren't any supernatural appearances. Does this one count as an urban myth? The admin's video. It has already affected so many people, and has given rise to rapidly spreading rumors. People are now being driven by the admin's actions. When rumor spreads and the coalescence, an urban myth is born. This information comes from Zimmer posts, where the rumors originated. So the rumors have spread so much that they can already be considered an urban myth? You have a good understanding of the situation. Now then, let us confirm and identify this urban myth. Yes. What we have at the center now is past information. Only by using the computer can we keep up with the rumors that are circulating. I followed the rumors around Zimmer's reacting to the admin's actions, which led me to see that people, other than Zimmer's, are also acting under the influence of that video. So, Mrs. Zombie. Yes. According to the Zimmer's rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? The secret police. I think it's the security police. There were hints in the rumors you mentioned. If the riddle is the admin's video is a threat to the security police, the admin might get erased. Even if that's only a rumor, security police forces, like Jasmine, are taking action. Got him. Regarding that device, the police are maintaining that nothing happened. The security police may have decided to take down the admin in total secrecy. Given the current situation, it's unsurprising that people think that could happen. Let us proceed to the next question. Because the admin urged people to remember, people have been bringing up incidents from the past. The happy 77.7 billion week. People were talking about a certain incident that shouldn't be spoken of. You seem to have a clear understanding of it. Some Zimmer with the sharp instincts tried to stop others from talking about it. So, Mrs. Zombie, yes? Why do they want to stop people from remembering the past incidents? The numbers are incorrect because they might get erased. They might get erased. If you bring up the details of the incident, you might get erased. A post on social media said a thread that used to be there has vanished. I thought the post was just a joke. But was the thread deleted in order to hide something? Nailed it. According to the Zimmer rumors, the actions of the secret police involve stopping those who try to uncover the secret information. In other words, eliminating those who speak up. Eliminating those who speak up? I can't imagine Jasmine and her colleagues doing that kind of thing. There are, of course, cases where rumors and reality diverge. Furthermore, the security police are not a monolith. Take the incident, with Mr. Kurosawa, we must remain objective and understand the shape of urban myth. That is the basis of our investigation. I see, right. Now then, regarding the origin of this rumor, I would like to confirm how well you understand the main characteristics of this urban myth. These characteristics are what have propelled security police into action. So, Mrs. Zombie, in this urban myth, How are the rumors spread? Saying something happened when it didn't. Saying something didn't happen. What? Saying something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did. The security police, who aim to maintain total secrecy, eliminating people who talk about incidents to someone else. Those who hide the secret and those who uncover it give rise to this urban myth. If you talk about something that seemingly didn't happen, the security police will erase you. From those rumors, even talking about something is considered dangerous. There is one urban myth that matches these parameters. The same Jima incident. I don't know what this Samejima incident is. The Samejima incident. Now that we have spoken the name of this urban myth, the security police will be after us. What? That is the reality. If you speak of the incident that was hidden from existence, you will be erased. What about the Samejima incident? Is there anything I should keep in mind? And same Zima, is it connected to the Samejima incident? If one does uncover or share certain things, if one does not speak of them, then nothing happens. We spoke of it and shared it already. Is the same Zima related to the admin's desire for revenge? It is currently unclear. The security police are not on the move as we speak. Not all of them are as friendly as Jasmine. Since we are gathering information towards dissolution, we must prepare ourselves for the worst. Prepare for the worst? I'll do everything I can. So, and to... Wait, Director, I can't hear you. It's the angry mob loitering in front of the center. They seem to be sending out radio waves to break up calls. I can't hear, so yes? Please do your best to stop the same Zima admin. Surely. The call dropped. Stopping the same Zima admin. Is the director serious? No use thinking far ahead right now. First, let's try and solve the riddle posed by the admin. But I still don't get it at all. I'll start with a hypothesis. Jasmine left behind that Genesis card. Maybe there's a hint in there somewhere. And I've noted down all the information about the director. Then I can just decide what to do from there. Let's think things over a bit. Jasmine went to find same Zima admin. She must have mentioned the Genesis card because she realized something. And that something might be a hint for solving the riddle. This is probably about the Illuminati cards. The same Zima admin is one who created the Illuminati cards. Why did the same Zima admin create the Illuminati cards? I need to think. I need to sit and think. Maybe they wanted to... predict the unfortunate fates of the card holders. There you go. Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the card holders. Yes, that must be it. Every person who had an Illuminati card has gone missing. Which means, since I have the Devastation and Judgment card, something will happen to me too. Hang on. It's seems like I wouldn't be me. I wish I had a bit more information about the Genesis card. Oh, they found you. Hey you, you're with the Senna. Huh? She's the one in that photo. I'm suddenly surrounded. What are you doing? What's that you're writing? A terrorist plot you're about to carry out? No, that's not it. I'm planning to stop the same Zima admin. So it is something to do with that admin. No. I'm the holder of the Devastation and Judgment card. She's only thinking of carrying out that prophecy. Stop her and we can stop the prophecy. Don't let that terrorist get away. Get her. No, wait, listen to me, Get scooched. My apologies for the wait. Tomorrow's son. Yes, if it isn't... if it's tomorrow's son, then maybe... Get in. Let's talk after we get out of here. Hell yeah. You look so scary. Thank you so much. You saved me. Is Jasmine okay? Straight to the point, I see. She went for the admin and was knocked out. Still hasn't regained consciousness. Really? She's in the hospital? Where? Your kindness is a virtue, but you have no time to be making visits. Not now. What? But... No, wait. I need to stay calm. Jasmine wouldn't ask me to go see her in this timing. What would Jasmine do? Actually, Tamara-san, do you know where Jasmine was doing her investigation? Information about such unusual topics as the same Zima admin and the Genesis card. Shouldn't be that easy to find. Sorry for all the sudden questions. I thought you were more a naive person, huh? The reason I came to find you was to take you there. What she was investigating there, and how far she got. This is a case that only you can take over. I'm here to ask for your help. Hell yeah, okay. To Mari? What exactly are we heading? I won't get erased, will I? What is this, all of a sudden? Well, the director said that people are looking into this case might get erased, so... There may be a slight misunderstanding, but I can't clarify things here and now. I'll fill you in when we get there. Should I be worried? Yeah, you should be. By the way, that mob around you back there, was it about the password device? The rumor that Sam Zima and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center are working together to bring about devastation and judgment? Yes, that's right. They're all saying that for some reason. I'll do what I can when we're on the move. I'll do some social media research. There we go. Heroes of the day. People have attacked the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People are already talking about them. They might be one of the... they might be the one posting about themselves, yeah? Zimmer's up to something again? They should just stop. People didn't really like Zimmer's to me. Yeah? No. Read the articles. They're saints trying to stop the coming terrorist acts of violence. How pathetic that some random person gathered evidence and took care of the problem when the police are just useless. Why aren't they working? Alright. Not taking it easy on the police. What has the ruckus back there achieved? It's true. Nothing. They acted too rashly. Attacking that without any proof could be considered a crime. Yep. True. Center supporters only believe that because they don't know any better. But center supporters only believe in them because they don't know any better. The information available already pointed to the possibility of terrorist attacks, so they need to... It's ridiculous. Supporters. I think they're talking about people who defend the center. Guilty until proven innocent. But who gets to be the judge in that? It's true. If they just keep it online, this could be peaceful. But there are actual incidents happening IRL. That's in real life. And they only get more extreme. Wonder which incidents this comment is about. As you said, vigilante Zimmers aren't so different. Whichever one gets to be a problem if they grow in numbers. It's true. True. Can't even laugh about this bomb. Yeah, that's true. Better a slow spread than all at once. True. Everyone panicked at the same time. Things get really bad. Why do terrorism? Ooh. These Zimmers are terrifying. Where can we run? It's scary. Is it a safe place people could refuge? If we knew their purpose, we could be preventive measures, but no idea yet. A lot of people have looked at this post. A reaction to Zimmers are terrifying. Look into that. Need those glasses. He's studying you. The Zimmers are at the center of the influence. Enough of this Great Reset BS. It's so annoying. Tutsumo Kisagari influence, huh? You agree? The Great Reset that wrote about. Some people seem to believe this is the time to make it a reality. I see. So it's a topic of interest among some circles. There we go. Getting it? Oh, so this is what Miss Tomagiri was speaking of. What'd she say? Don't really get how, but she finds keywords. That's right, I don't really get how. What is clear is that Zimmers are trying to carry out the occult reset, yeah? Mentioned something, so the occult reset is a must-read for occult fans. Being passionate about things is lovely, but getting too obsessed isn't. Getting locked into one point of view can bend the truth, you know. Zimmers goals. Okay. Zimmers are terrifying. Oh. These two? Oh. No way the Zimmers caused the incident at your Myth Dissolution Center. Just wants to ride the media wave. We're not trying to ride. We're not trying to ride anything. I promise. Unpopular opinion, but I support the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People call themselves heroes and attack others. You're the ones who should meet devastation and or judgment. Kind of violent, huh? Yeah, a little violent. Is there anything about a terrorist group in the Illuminate card prophecy? Most people think it's a terrorist group. The news has portrayed them as a mysterious group committing terrorist incidents. Like most people, probably don't think whether or not they're actually Zimmers or not. Yeah, that's true. A reaction to terrorist group. I'll look into that one too. Those glasses belong to you. The director gave them to me. Wait. How do things get so bad? Illuminate cards? Zimmers? How did it all come to this? That's a great question, actually. Maybe this person posts on Sim Zima, but it was like every Zimmer is an extreme terrorist. Sim Zima on the dark web, so it's also not that innocent. They must not have expected this. I always look forward to their videos about various urban myths. Yeah. Have you? Yep. Channel. When things go back to normal, like, yeah. That'd be nice. The center director probably isn't human. There's got to be a weak point that will expose his true identity, like the eye or the neck. Oh, they think he's a lizard? What are they saying? The director's a bit out there, but he's definitely human. So cult fans have seen the director with a mask on. So it does make sense that they imagine these things. Right, the director always wears a mask in videos. Not really. I'm not really against devastation or whatever. Wow, indeed. What the fuck's that mean? People like this think they know it all. They need better imaginations. I don't object to the Great Reset either. But has the center announced their announced their views or not? Maybe this person is a Zimmer. Even for those who aren't Zimmers, a lot of people seem to hope that the society will change. Was it a decision made on a whim? Why suddenly announce an act of terrorism at this point? Were they busy preparing? But creating the cards, carrying out the prophecies, must have taken a really long time to prepare something. True. And a project of that scale too. How many were involved in planning it? It's a great question. Probably too many. So we got... Terror screw? Oh. Bam. I've been checking Sama Zima for a while. When the terrorist attacks happened, I was surprised they pulled it off. People call them terrorist group now, but that's a few of them. Zimmers are terrifying though. This poster did the exact thing. It was go either way. They couldn't have imagined it. Alright. The admin leading the Zimmers. Evil organization. It does seem like a game the kids made up. Actual terrorist attacks. Definitely not just a game. I heard a rumor that the admin is some super genius hacker. Did I write that in my journal before? You did. People are saying that kind of a thing. There should be some info on record there. The hacker wizard. I'm assuming only the Zimmers know this, but if someone is familiar with the happy 77.7 billion yen myth, please do tell. I can't find any info no matter how much I search. Happy sounds like a casino or something. I've never heard of an incident with that name. Who even is this admin? The dude in the video? Who's behind that mask? Has anyone actually met them before? Some of the Zimmers must have met them, right? A masked figure with no name, even if they had gathered online. How could you tell a person meaning just the admin? Okay, I've talked to them on forums before. They joined the voice chat before. I only got to chat with them for a bit, but I could tell they're really... That's ridiculous. Alright, so I'm actually talking to them directly. Voice only. Could be someone praying to be them. If only they had recorded it. I already told you guys. You see the Illuminati cards are some prophecy, but exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. It's just the admin's roadmap to the Great Reset. If it is really just a roadmap of the Great Reset, then why go out of your way to make it to the Illuminati cards? There must have been some reason behind that. Seems committed to carry out the plan, yeah? I also wish they weren't so committed. They're rich? That's just a rumor, though. No idea how they would have earned their money. Well, the 77.7 billion yen. Okay, seems you admin is smart, top class hacker, rich. Must have committed some kind of crime to get that cash. They're so quick to judge. They're just really into that topic. Yep. See what rumors dig up with it. Nice. Let's keep on going through. I forgot where I read it, but there was some kind of big incident with a hacking software called something sign, but I can't find the article anywhere. Something sign. Hacking software. Warning. If you dig too deep, you might be erased. People who dig things up that they shouldn't know about, the police are taken out. Erased? They're talking about the Senjima incident. Tomorai-san, the secret police... are the security police really doing such things? I can't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we arrive. Can't really underestimate imaginations like those, though. Well, let's resolved or found. That Samazima admin person was talking about some riddle in the video. Did it get solved yet? A solution. If only we could find some info that leads to a hint. I wonder how seriously people are taking it. Maybe first person to get the answer will go viral. We're treating it like some kind of entertainment. Well, I mean, it kind of is. Better for us to keep people calm like this. What was the riddle again? Something like, doesn't matter, whatever you say? It was, what does not exist, even if you speak of it. Not too far off. Oh, it's on the website. What does not exist, even if you speak of it. Looks like the answer is on page 2. Even if you solve it, what happens if you submit it? You get to the next part of the prophecy, or they'll disclose their motives. Either way, you'll find out something. If there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll get it for you. Don't worry, the director gave me a laptop. You can call it something, so it must exist. If it didn't exist, you couldn't speak of it. They have a point. Like, it's there, but not. Something was there, but is gone now. Something vintage, a riddle for collectors. Something is old, it's no longer here. Seems like it's the right direction. But could you say it doesn't exist in that case? It doesn't exist. I'm so fed up with you idiots yapping around here. Will it really end like this? Devastation you won't even see coming because you're so blissfully dense. People wouldn't know what to do if they were told about impending doom. And it's our job to save those people. It's true. It's too late. Like the prophecy, the riddle is probably talking about something coming in the future. I've been writing the answers, but I still haven't got the right one. Sounds like the person here's been writing an answer since the riddle came out. Hope they kept trying. Devastation and judgment, I get it. But what exactly does that mean? If the world's gonna split in two, that's not exactly something we can do much about. Can't plan devastation like that, much less carry it out. It's true. Splitting the world in half would be quite the force, quite the feat. What are they even trying to accomplish with that video? The riddle? I don't see their endgame. Who exactly is the admin anyway? Threaten someone, you have to know something you want, right? Motive? Yes. There are no demands listed in the video, however. Perhaps what they want is for someone to solve their riddle. Alright, we've completed our social media research. Research done, we're almost there. Oh yes. All done here. Oh hell yeah. I have a general idea of your situation now. As well as the danger you're in. What should we do? Listen, we have to delegate and split duties. I will ensure your safety myself. Miss Tomagari would never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague. Her dear colleague? And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into and what she realized. There's a reason you're the only one who can do this. I'll explain when we get there. I see. I need to trace Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going? The place we're going to go must be kept a secret between you and me. Let's go. Miss Fukurai, do you know about the no-solve case? What a no-solve case is? No-solve case? Not that I... not one that couldn't be solved, an unresolved case? It's a case that should not be solved. Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no-solve case. There are actually cases like that? The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with those materials. We call it the closet. She, Miss Tomarigi, I'm gonna say it different every time, went to the closet looking for records of the incident. Maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the closet? If so, one more thing before we enter. The materials stored here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret. Secret? A secret. Okay, got it. This is... When an incident occurs, the best method is to work steadily until it's resolved. Is there such deception? That's why I don't like this place. Fair enough. Miss Fukurai, please try and follow Miss Tomarigi's trace here. With that power of yours. But why look into Jasmine's actions? Miss Tomagiri was injured before she could report information she found here. If there is some connection between the answers to the riddle and the Lumini cards. She learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian. Understood. Info on the Genesis card, info related to the riddle. I'll follow Jasmine's footsteps in the investigation. The shadow is Jasmine. She's taking out files from the shelf, but it doesn't look like she's that focused, so maybe the shelf isn't it. This shadow must be Jasmine. What's she doing? Looking for something. Had she given up on looking? She wanted to check materials here, but the whole box is gone. Maybe that's why. Maybe the librarian knows something. Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, really hope you're okay. She seems to be searching for a file. Looks like she's reading a file from this shelf. Let's take a look on the shelf. Shelf E03. Lots of books, lots of files in them. This is the shelf Jasmine was checking, but there's way too many materials to go through. There's no time to read everything. Something narrow them down. Okay, shelf D99. Boxes are totally packed here. Wait, there's a space where one's missing. Excuse me. Commissioner Tumuri has informed me of the situation. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself. Understood. Do you work here as a librarian? My job is simply to manage the materials here. This is one of the locations used for storing materials related to various incidents handled by the police. If it comes here, that means the case no longer needs to be solved. Yeah. So this place stores materials like that, I see. Were you here when Jasmine was looking into things? Mrs. Tomarigi. I happen not to have seen her. There was so much dust flying around that day, some files on the shelf seemed to have flipped over. The past, the Genesis card that was being looked into. From which shelf? Information on the Genesis card. Okay. Let's follow Jasmine's traces, find out what she was yet. I think there's a box missing from shelf D99. Do you happen to know what was in it? Might be a file that was destroyed. There's no way for me to look it up. Seriously? Related materials might be on EO4, though I'm not sure how helpful they will be. Okay. Guess I'll be talking to myself quite a bit today. Goddamn right you will be. Alright. D, E. Look at E. Nothing else there. Shelf E4, box full of files. Related materials. I don't even know what kind of related materials. Wait, the materials look a bit crumpled. Maybe this Mitsuda? Mitsuda. Ryuto Mitsuda interrogated as a suspect. Is that the Mitsuda-san from the Netherworld tour, or just someone with the same name? Check documents on Mitsuda. A colleague of the victim, Nomura Mitsuda, has motive for committing murder. Upon interrogation, an alibi was established. An incident where Mitsuda-san's colleague was killed. Yes, it could be. Investigation ended by the decision of the Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa. Send to the closet. Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa, Kurosawa-san's father. First, let's show Tamura this document. Let's do it. Hey bro, how you doing? My apologies for asking you to do this. No, I'm quite glad you did. Okay, talk about Jasmine. Is Jasmine gonna be okay? She fell 10 meters. Oh, that's shit. Along with a steel floorboard. With bruises all over and several broken bones, she hasn't regained consciousness yet. I see. Jasmine, I really hope you're okay. Yeah. So what kind of information was Jasmine-san collecting here? She was supposed to tell me after Kurosawa's house incident. Things were quite hectic then. If there was time, we could have done a follow-up investigation, but that no longer is possible. Okay, I see. Is it really okay for me to be here? The librarian has informed me of the circumstances, including my feelings on the matter, so we have their cooperation. That way no one else in the police force knows that we're here. If anyone found out, myself and the librarian would be fired immediately. There might even be more consequences to deal with. So let's keep it a secret, okay? Okay. Just never happened. It's not that hard. About the documents stored on shelf E4. The document saying Mitsuda from the Netherworld tour was a suspect. Ms. Tomogari sent the report on the tour about Sada and was Kengo Nomura's colleague, it seems. Yes. The documents mentioned that Mitsuda-san had an alibi. Misazami. Did you read all of this? No, I just wanted to tell you about it. What did it say? What did it say? There are records of items that were popular during the Unio Tenshu incident. The Tenshu t-shirt, yeah? I heard about that on the tour. They put images of the victim, Nomura-san, on the shirt. So tasteless. Also, a prophetic card. Prophetic card, you mean an Illuminati card? A prophecy of death. How could there be an Illuminati card if it was 7 years ago? Not an Illuminati card, it just seems to be a card with a prophecy on it. It seems like this card predicted Kisagari's death. I don't know who did this, but it's pretty disturbing to me. Come to think of it, I feel like the director mentioned looking into something like this. I really didn't expect Nomura-san's case to be in the closet, though. For the police, this case might have been only about Nomura's siblings. What do you mean? The investigation was terminated by the Deputy Inspector General. That's Director Kurosawa. So was Kurosawa-san's father. So he stopped the investigation because it would look bad for them if it was solved. The case wasn't just stopped. He hid the fact it had been terminated and wiped everything from existence. Why would he do such a thing? Deputy Inspector General's decision. Genesis card. While looking into the documents here at the closet, I found a mention of the Miseta-san. There were informations from 7 years ago about leaking to a t-shirt. Also mentions a card rumored to have predicted Kisagari's suicide. It seems like the rumors that the director saw on the Senzima site were true. So the Genesis card that Jasmine mentioned is... maybe it's a... prophetic card related to the... related to the incident involving... nailed it! Maybe it's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. Yes, that makes sense. A prophetic card mentioned in the documents, along with the Tenshu shirts. All these incidents happened after Nomura-san's death. Genesis card's prophecy may be affected by the Illuminati cards and the Zimmer's actions. Hell yeah. Okay, let's think about the answer and riddle next. The Genesis card prophecy. The Illuminati cards were made based on the Genesis card. Does that mean the admin is causing the incidents based on the prophecy from 7 years ago? Incidents and prophetic cards from that time if they lead to the riddle's answers. What does not exist even if you speak of it? Maybe the Tenshu incident where maybe the Sujima incident? No. Where maybe it's the where hacked and leaked data. No, internet users. No, that's wrong. Okay. Purposely, storage place for purpose things. No, down, yeah, no. Tenchi incident, where Shinji Kurosawa called off the investigation. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's the Uyo Tenchi incident where it called off the investigation. Yes, that makes sense. So many people knew and were talking about the case, they could speak of it. Yeah? But not only was the case not solved, the investigation was terminated and hidden from existence. That's why, that's what does not exist, even if you speak of it. This must be the answer to the riddle. There we go. Good. Okay, so now we can maybe check out what was, what we're looking at here. No, nothing. Visualizing traces. What an impressive power you have. Thank you. Thank you, sir. No, nothing there. Uh-huh. Nope, nothing there. So, what do we need? We need something. We'll observe. Okay, files boxes have them. Wow, what do we should get? Nowhere. So this one, we don't want. This one. No, nothing there. There's also, she was here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have these clues. Closet, all this stuff. Got all this. Hold on. Identified. This dickhead. Great reset, closet. Incredible. Yeah. It is incredible, isn't it? Nothing else I can talk to you about? Is there somewhere else she was at? She over here? Now I'm confused. What else do I do? Talk to her. And there. Okay. Nothing here. We'll just go to all the... We'll just go through them all, you know? Okay, still V2. Hard to think of anything in this case. Already did that. Okay. Shop Z3, paper and material. Take a glance. Here's also be record incidents that happened before. This piece of paper is sticking out a bit. A hacking incident by Natasha Singh. Give it a read. Natasha Singh, was that an urban myth related to a social media? The platform Happy, used by politicians and the wealthy, has been hacked. It has revealed the platform was used for money laundering. Cryptocurrency is also circulating there, but the transactions remain untraceable. Hacking tools, I'm pretty sure, is mentioned on social media somewhere. The damage amounted to over 77.7 billion yen, with the significant impacts throughout the world. What? 77 billion? Natasha Singh used this hacking incident, yeah? Only its creator, the genius hacker, is capable of using it. As for the incident called the Happy 77.7 billion yen leak, users of Happy include top police officials and the details of the case stored in the CL. Huh? Even though the incident happened, the CL means here. What? CL means here, right? That means they gave up on solving the case? There you go. Got him. Tamari-san, I think I know the answer to the riddle. The case where the genocide cars appeared, that was how everything began. But that case does not exist even if you speak of it. For people who don't know about this place, they won't be able to get the riddle to the answer no matter how hard they try. If we answer it, do you think we can stop the devastation and judgment? We have no way of knowing. All we can do is give it a try. I can use the computer that the director gave me. Wait, no internet connection here. Nope, you can't. Not here. Don't worry though. I've talked to the librarian. We can connect from his desk. The page with the riddle on it. Here is where you answer the thing. Go on, type it in. The answer to the riddle is Unio Tenshu Incident. Okay. Congratulations, correct answer. This is it. Yes, this is the right answer. Huh? So it doesn't have stop the countdown? No. Tamari-san, what do we do? Scroll down, there's something here. Yes, I'll read it out loud. Congratulations, what are you going to do when you get to me? I want to avenge Sumaru Kisagari. What do you want to do? Only I can ask myself that question. What does this mean? Avenge Kisagari. And only I can ask myself. The latter sounds tough to get. The start is with the former. It seems easier to understand. Reading it literally, it means that the admin's plan is to avenge Sumaru Kisagari. The admin, who shouldn't know about the closet, speaks of avenging him, yeah? So, is the admin someone who's connected to the Umio Tenshu incident? There might be documents here about people connected to the incident. I'll try and find some along the documents, okay? More clues. Shelf E2. Documents here about to solve the case. Documents on the Tenshu incident. Jasmine was checking this shelf. I think I can quickly find what I need. Nope. This isn't... Where is it? Oh. Ooh. Kisagari? An assistant professor at the Inugami University was interrogated as a suspect in the Umio Tenshu incident. This is it. Jasmine must have seen this. Read about him. 1 month after the Umio Tenshu incident, countless rumors have spread throughout the internet, pointing to Kisagari as the culprit. Despite a perfunctory interrogation, he had an alibi on that day. Security camera footage confirmed that he was at a restaurant with the victim's younger sister, Tomoko Numura. Was he really taken as a suspect? All because the online rumors? Keep reading. However, public opinion continued to weigh heavily upon him. 3 months after the incident, Tsumoku Kisagari committed suicide at his home. The world kept treating him like a criminal, even though he had an alibi. The police didn't make any announcements about it. I guess the whole case is hidden by them. He had an alibi. Read more! What's this? Kisagari was looking into the incident on his own, obtaining information from many people, including hypotheses about the culprit. Maybe there was still some information that can be used to identify the culprit. Storage location D99. No way, the information collected by Dr. Kisaragi was destroyed? I have asked the librarian if there are any documents left. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, myself. About the documents. It's one of those days I talk to myself more than usual. Happiness happens every now and then. However, I never saw you here and anything happened to say, yeah? Documents. Mr. Librarian, do you know where I can find documents on, yeah? Were the documents on shelf D99 all thrown away? Discarded material cannot be recovered. Is there nothing we can do? When disposing of them, I had some trouble. I organized the documents based on contents and names to decide what shelf they go on. We're not playing around here. If they're not returned to the right shelf... Oh. Anyhow, I have no knowledge of you coming here, checking documents, or moving anything. Maybe the librarians give me some kind of hint. Did Jasmine move the documents to a different shelf? Take another look at Jasmine's shelves. Sure, it's definitely Jasmine. What's she doing? Okay. So this one's pointing over to her. Observe. Jasmine shadow. Jasmine, really hope you're okay. Looking more closely, this shadow is sticking something in the space. Maybe she's moving something to another show? What did you place here, Jasmine? No way. Documents? Since they might all get destroyed and left in one place, maybe Jasmine was trying to scatter them around. Jasmine, I'm going to read it now. Kisaragi wrote down the results of his investigation on paper. We will try to retrieve it from the research lab where he works. Try to retrieve it? What? Tried to take it from him? Due to resistance from the uni professor, retrieval was impeded, impossible to proceed further. Related information on the internet has been partially deleted. Maybe it's a record of how the incident was covered up. Why go this far? Let's stop and think for a moment. Documents went just it seems like Kisaragi was looking into the Umio incident. The actual documents have been destroyed. In order to uncover the admin's identity, I have to find those documents, but they're destroyed. If it's not here in the closet, where should I look next? Maybe it's in the research lab at the university. It used to be where it used to work. Maybe it's in the research lab at the Unugami University where it used to work, right? The professor there didn't let them take... Yep. So they might still be at their research lab. Which is a research lab at my university? What are the chances? Anyways, let's tell. What's up, bro? The admin could be someone involved with the incident. Only those who are involved can know about the details. It's true. Maybe. Okay. Jasmine traces led to information about the exam. Doctor was considered a suspect all because of an online rumors. How pathetic. The police went along with internet opinions. It seems that Dr. Kisaragi had an alibi and was cooperating with the investigation. But Director Kurosawa ended the investigation. Yeah, because his son probably did the crime. My guess. Uh-huh. Looking at the Tenshu of his own. But all those documents were destroyed. Maybe. Maybe the research lab at my uni. There's a research lab at Inagami University might still have case files on the incident. Well thought. However, it's been so long now, I'm sure everything's been wiped from there as well. But it seems like uni professors at this time kept the documents safe. Also, I might be able to find something with my clairvoyance. Were there any police officers who had that power? There were not. Then we have to go there. There's no other way. We have to do it. My power. Okay. So the police really covered up the incident. At the time, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa wanted to hide the incident for some reason. From the answers to the riddle, that seems directly related to the admin's purpose and motives. Maybe the culprit of the Tenshu incident is written somewhere in Dr. Kisaragi's documents, and their info that will lead them to the admin. For now, all we can do is hope. I'll drive. Come with me. Hell yeah. Damn. Someone has answered the riddle. Excellent. The person who knows what doesn't exist I know that you will understand me. However, devastation and judgment is the promised future. Let us anticipate the moment when the countdown reaches 0. In the company of our guests. "6 hours left until devastation and judgment." It's like the Da Vinci Code. Angels and demons. No way. Hostages? I hope they're not planning on public execution. Execution? We have to figure out the location soon. We have to stop this. This announcement is really causing panic. But leave that to the pros, the police. We're still searching. Let's get to the bottom of who this admin is, and this is something only you can do. Yes. Also, I'm so sorry. The police aren't the ones who caused this incident. If Director Kurosawa hadn't stopped the investigation, if the truth had come to light, none of this would have happened. Then we wouldn't have gotten you into this mess. I don't see this as you getting me into it. I was definitely surprised about that closet. But you and Jasmine are both doing everything you can to find out the truth. There's lots of different people in different places. Not everyone is the same. This is what I like about you. Thank you. Hard to tell from that expression, but it's a compliment, I think. He does look terrifying. ACAB. ACAB, though. Sorry, Jasmine, but ACAB. Oh, wow! Dr. Kisaragi's research lab. It's all still here. The professor's protected the case files, treating them as research material he left behind. The research lab is still here after all this time. They must have really cared about it. This Sumoto Kisaragi seems to like a complete different person from the one talked about online. That's true, they really took care of the things he left behind. By the way, since it's your school, we'll make sure to keep it quiet from the school that you were working alongside me. I'm not worried about that at all. We should get down to investigate this research lab, Dr. Kisaragi's documents, and info about the admin. I'll find them and figure out that location. Get some observations before we get to it. Oh no, so many books piled here. None of them organized. Where do I start? Sorted by genre, organized by the same spines, visible. Guess how the type? Who does that? Yeah. Take a look. Let's take a look. A foreign book? Like an art book? And there's a Wordle notebook. Little Grace Studies. And random notes. 35 notebooks on Little Grace? Where are 34 and 33? This is gonna be tough. Just you little Grace. So many books and notebooks here too. I wonder how many are in this whole room. Lots of books on the center too, but this place is piles of handwritten notebooks. Let's take a look. Is this a plant encyclopedia? Other pages. Whoa, demons, illustrations of monsters? What kind of book is this? It's Occult Great Reset. Right. He's the one who wrote this book. What's this? A secret project. Let's take a look. Secret Society Project. This is a picture of what people in a secret society would wear. They got mad after finding out that I drew eyes on their bath towels with a marker. Is this a project notebook made by the Kisaragi siblings? A secret society, a project, but it's written by kids. Let's ask Tomiri-san to take a look, just in case. Alright, bro. We don't have enough time. I'm sorry for making you do all this. I want to look into this, don't worry. Okay. Current situation. What's the current situation? 6 hours until the time limit and people are being held hostage. We don't know what the admin plans to do, but we must hurry. We want to rescue those hostages. We have to find their locations as quickly as possible and stop the admin. That's correct. Okay, about him. You know, there's tons of familiar looking objects and books here. It's kind of like being at the center. Folklore and occults have similar appeal, yeah. Maybe because both are involved in field of research and gathering information. Mara-san, do you know anything about Dr. Kisaragi? I heard from an acquaintance who spoke with him before at work. Small talk turned into talk of birthplaces and the rumors around those locations. Though it seemed the topic might turn towards the occult, it actually ended up being about local customs. Huh. Maybe he was talking really fast from being so excited the whole time. He didn't seem like the bit of an eccentric enthusiast, but a likable person as well. This was made by kids, so I don't know if that's convincing. What do you think of this drawing? The Kisaragi brothers wrote about their secret society projects in this notebook. Hold on a moment. Yes. Oh, sorry. I was covering it up with my hand. Is this the secret society? Mrs. Fukurai, are you looking at this with your clairvoyance? What? No, I'm just wearing glasses. And it's right here. Look. No. There's nothing written here. At least, nothing I can see. Huh? What? Did I use my clairvoyance too much and make my vision go weird? Page seen with clairvoyance. Okay, well, that's kind of messed up. Are those notebooks all handwritten by Dustin? Yeah. Unbelievable how many there are. Check the cover. Netherworld research book. This is maybe from the researching Netherworld. Something's not right. The police won't return the materials I put together on the Numara-kun's case. I've got my eye on the person I think is the culprit, but if I name him and I'm wrong, I have to get down to the truth for Nomura-kun. Another document here related to the case. I should show him. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Research notes. Let's take a look. Handwritten as well. Port number 96. On my interview with Kokuri practitioners. Interview note from 100 temple-born people. And mountain mysteries from the Sherpas. He did all these interviews and wrote them up. Yeah, he did. That's what he do. Piles of books, papers here too. Trying to get through reading years. It would. Take a look. Ancient sleeping methods and religion and diet. A ghost story and ghost storytellers. Induction talk and non-occult books. Little Gray Studies 82. Internet rumors. So many different genres over here. Internet rumors. This doesn't seem related. It's about the rumors behind the occult stories. In the past, they came from shops where people gathered, but now they can be found all over the internet. What's this shit on his desk? Okay. It's surprisingly tidy. There's just a photo in a frame sitting here. Yeah, we gotta open up that frame, man. There's someone in the photo. Dr. Kurosawa when he was little. And there's another kid in the photo. How cute. Could it be the same? Yeah? No. What's under the desk? There's a shadow, probably Dr. Kurosawa's trays. Wait, I feel like some shaking. Closer. Digging through the drawers, maybe it's a trace of him putting something away. At first glance, there didn't seem to be anything in the drawer. Let's take the glasses off and check it out. Okay. Things in the drawer. A rock? A knife? Oh, maybe it's not inside the drawer, but stuck somewhere behind it. Ah. Yeah, a notebook. Why is it here? This looks like Dr. Kisaragi's diary. Ooh, suddenly feel dizzy. Phew. I'm alright. What was that? That's right. What's in this notebook? If the Sphinx is a guardian dog, where is the other one? Anything here about the Tenchu incident? Maybe I should follow more traces with my clairvoyance. Follow the traces. Still this idiot? Take a peek. What? Didn't expect that. I can feel it. Touch it. Taste it. Woo! Was it really a trace? It's kind of like I'm seeing someone else's memories. Could there be something written in the diary? Oh, I'm gonna take these glasses off. Is there something written? My dear sidekick is such a great hacker. Huh? Hacker? But the occult info I had the other day was deleted. Cries. Right. He was just a kid then. I guess it's just nonsense. You got scolded again the other day in the PC room. What were you up to? You said it's noisy and you're in your head. I'm worried that you're acting out because of that. Gifted? I don't know about that. I'll put my hands on your cheeks and say a magic spell to help you feel calm. I know it does feel calming if you do that. He's T-posing at me. This must be the T-poser. I guess it's a trace from long ago. Even with the glasses on, it's all blurry, hard to see. What's this? It looks really clear. Why? There's something a bit different about this one. What's he doing with his hands outstretched? How strange. It's not that scary, so clear. I could almost touch him. Ugh. Maybe I'm just using clairvoyance too much. It's making me see strange things. I'll pause using clairvoyance and look through the diaries. Read the diary. Okay. Read more diary, I guess? Read the diary. 2 meters, 40 centimeters tall woman. An abandoned ranch full of mysteries. Holy, 2 meters? Holy shit, she tall. She tall, damn. There's research notes in the margins of the diary. Our life changed after the incident. I don't mean this in a bad way. Everyone at the orphanage is kind. It's still so hard to believe that we have gone without our parents. I have to be really good, big brother. What I saw earlier was that. When he says our lives, does that mean the one is in this photo is his younger brother? Yo, I got lots of shit to talk about, bro. Excuse me? They brothers, apparently lost his parents in an accident and went into an orphanage with his sibling. Photo on the desk probably showing the two of them. Do you know what that orphanage is? Oh. I didn't see it written down. I've looked into, before. However, the information was encrypted and couldn't be viewed. And it's not information that the police wanted to hide. Does that mean someone other than the police encrypted that information about the Kisaragi brothers? If so, the admin's identity is... Oh, it's his brother, right? Are we crazy here? It's his brother. Anything else from this? No, nothing else from you. What about you? T-pose man, nothing? Another book? Wait, there's another Netherworld research book here. Information about the case? It's better if I don't do anything in public for a while. As long as people still have their image of me, anything else I say will only fan the flames. Did he write this when people were accusing him of being a culprit? How do they know about my family? Because of me, this is getting to my family. I need to inform the police and ask for their help. There are several groups doing things like this, but I'm pretty sure this time it's a group called Five Society. I'm sure it's them. This is it. Information about the actual culprit. The Five Society, a group of 5 students. They filmed themselves capturing a criminal like some kind of vigilante streamers. Ironically, their video itself is conclusive of evidence of their crime. The video itself was deleted, but the comments left should be enough evidence. It hurts deeply when I think of him, but this is the truth. I have to do this. Does Tony know about this? Excuse me? Yo, you know about the Five Society? Do you know what the Five Society is? Apparently, the real culprit of the Tenchu incidents are a group of 5 students, streamers, called the Five Society. There was a note saying that the video itself is conclusive evidence of their guilt. I see, that means the incident itself must have been relatively straightforward. I also tried to do a search on the criminal group, but the whole page seems to be deleted from the video website. The police must have already gotten to it. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Yes, please. Would you please look into that? Look at info about the, yep. Anything else on this little T-poser? Nope. Anything else on you? No. Back to the diary. Nothing there. Keep looking. A list of streamers. Oh, there it is. Vigilante streamers. The Five Society. Whoa! All the comments of the streamers and the views right here. Was he watching for the changes in their reactions? How much time did this take? Dr. Kisugari narrowed down the culprits who killed Nomura-san based on various information. Yep. Nope, nothing there. Alright, we got more stuff. This notebook has a diary entry in it too from after the Tenchu incident. Diary entry is Dr. Kisugari able to write anything with all that's going on. You know, I like urban myths. When I do research on folklore, rumors gradually turn into occult stories which turn into urban myths. I love how they're created and come to life. How interesting it is that they reflect cultures and customs. But now, I can't stand seeing or hearing rumors anymore. People's rumors, stories that shift and grow, urban myths. I used to love all those things. The most important value I hold are getting messed up. It really hurts. A stained page. This page I can feel what happened here, even without clairvoyance. It's all stained and crumpled, it hurts. No answer from them since. Don't the police want to solve this case? My body won't move right lately. Even when I'm at home, angry voices come pouring into me from the outside. I'm so sorry. Who is he saying sorry to? I know you've been trying to make me feel better. I can't get the words out to respond about the rumors of the occult stories. I feel incredibly guilty for making you feel bad. Getting dragged down because of me. How did it come to this? It's just... can't take this anymore. Prophecy? It's something about a prophecy. Prophecies will come true someday. As long as you don't set a time, they will happen. We'll make the Great Reset happen. Let's go after rumors and talk about the occult again one day. There will come a time when we can laugh and talk. I'll leave this as a prophecy. What does this mean? Time to think this over. Cryptic information, pages seem clairvoyance, big part of a prophecy. Who on earth is the same Zimma admin? I couldn't find any info leading on directly to the same Zimma admin research lab as you could. Instead, I found memories of Kisarari-san in time and orphanage written diaries. He wrote about the happy days that brothers spent together. So then, what happened is now. This may be... that maybe revenge? It's maybe revenge that this may be Super saying your brother that maybe was researched over multiple years. This may be revenge that was planned by... There we go. It's got to order right. Maybe revenge that was planned by Kisaragi's younger brother. Yes, that's right. If the hater attacks continue because the police wiped the Tenshu incident, that led to the suicide, then it makes sense for Kisaragi's younger brother who wanted to get revenge. The fact that he's a hacker too, yeah, that matches up with the Sama Zimma admin. But that's... Yep. The Sama Zimma admin is... younger brother. A plan for revenge against the Five Society, the criminals who drove his brother to commit suicide, and the police who tried to cover it up in the incident. He wanted to help him, seeing his brother get pushed to the brink. He must have been by his brother's side for a very long time. We still don't know what exactly he's trying to do, but he must be doing this all for his brother. Miss Fukurai, thank you for all your help. From here on, the police will handle this. It's our duty to make things right. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get back to the station. I need to pinpoint the location of the admin fast. You should go home, stay here, if you like. Either way, I'll make sure that someone from the police keeps you safe, so don't worry. What? You're going already? But I want to keep investigating with you. I need to stop the admin. From here on out, the person who's dealing with the real criminals. Even Miss Tomarigi couldn't handle him. Also, you feel empathy for the admin now, don't you? We're about to go and destroy everything that he did for his brother's sake. I know that. You know that. You should go visit Miss Tomaragi in the hospital. You're a very kind person. I don't want you to deal with something this hard. No, please wait. Tamuri-san. No, he's too tall. His legs are longer than yours. You can't catch up with him. What should I do now? Why? Maybe I really should go see Jasmine. I do really want to see her right now. No, that's not right. Doesn't make a difference if I see her now. I want to talk with her after I solve everything. I want Jasmine to be discharged from the hospital in good health. We need to find him. We need to find the admin and put a stop to this. Hold on. There's a knife in Dr. Kirasaki's desk. Maybe he can be used to cut the rope binding the people he captured. Borrow it. What? You're gonna take the knife on you? That's crazy. What now? Where should I go? Don't know where to start. Wonder if the admin's video contained any hints. Someone who saw the video might have posted something. Many people must have seen that video. Anything might help. Alright. So the Zimmer started to move accordingly to the prophecy of devastation, judgment, and Illuminati card, and the center employees stole info from the police, assisting in the latter half that plot, and they all did this for Tsumatsu Kisagari. What's with that admin person? They've all lost it. Not wrong about everything. Yeah, basically wrong. Okay. The same perpetrator from that famous Uno case. People like... What? The same perpetrator from that same Uno case. People like that are different from regular people. They're on a completely different level. Talk about the... Yeah, no one thinks about his uni research work. Yeah, that's fair. Going through admiring him to committing terrorism in his name. What are they thinking? Was it prophecy about conspiracy theories running wild and bringing destruction? Enough is enough. If I were to make a hypothesis with the only information provided here, I'd probably just jump to some conclusion. That's true. Grr, grr, grr. The day is finally upon us. How many have seen the times changing? I've been helping with this plan since day one. Huh. Helping with this plan. Okay, you're actually helping with this plan. That means they helped make this happen. Yeah, they did. My timeline is totally messed up. I'm so tired. Those who don't know, it must be really cool. Then don't look. Going on with your lives as usual when there's a terrorist threat. Also, the countdown is going even though someone found the answer. What a scam. Yeah. They will show us the way. I'm proud that I could help. Come on, Great Reset. They. Search for, let's just search for they. Reference, even without knowing their name. After Satan's Zima's site changed, the people called guests, starting to make appearances, but they seem like hostages. Who are they? I know who they are. Obviously the people that have disappeared. I hope nothing's happening to them. What are the police doing? The evidence is right there. Go get it. How are you supposed to arrest someone when you don't even know who they are or where they are? In the end, the people in the same Zima aren't quite occult fanatics. They ride on Tsumatsu Kisaragi's coattails but refuse to acknowledge his crimes. They helping with this plan. The prophecy is almost guaranteed to occur. I've kept this a secret until now, but I am also a contributor. Happy I could assist them. Great Reset. What do they do? What did they do? Preparing for terrorist attack, setting something up? Like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm not sure if I actually helped with the plan, but I'm not that smart and don't get what they're thinking. But I don't need to get it. Does that mean this person spoke with him? Or it's just a message? I don't know. The admin might appear in front of more people than I thought. You just need to do as they say. Being asked by them is a sign of trust. I want to help again. I want to see them again. There you go. Pride in action, someone they yeah. What is this? It makes me think of something. How could I not help with changing this world? They're always there to encourage us. Okay? Encouraging them, whatever that means. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
I think the happy 77.7 billion leak rumors are true. Some people say that the admin did it for a big payday, but there's also a strong theory that the cryptocurrency was donated to orphanages and school children. Oh, there you go. The Zimmers are praising the admin on socials. To them, the admin is... Yep. Can't give any sources, but please believe me, even if it's in the form of rumors, I want people to spread the word about the new orphanages built to give children a wonderful time. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. Playing like crypto Robin Hood, which is very funny. Wouldn't you say this for I guess Robin Hood is a crypto exchange, which is different things. Crypto exchange is not really that great. I got revenge on someone I hate by following their instructions. Had to pull out all my molars. But no regrets. All that's left is to create a world we hope for. Looks like the admin taught this person how to take revenge. Pull out all their molars, huh? Is this the same way the delivery guy put a curse on Miyazaki-san? And that delivery guy was also talking about the Great Reset. Wait, no way, that means the admin was behind the incident that happened to... Yeah, there you go. Now you do it, the Great Reset. They asked me to carry gas into the Unio Underground. I have no idea why they needed it down there, but I was happy that they called upon me. Glad even to change the word. There you go. Underground, that means, yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Could be that every case of the center has taken so far, they've all had something to do with the admin. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I didn't find any treasure today, but I happened to run into a certain person who opened my eyes. I feel like good things are going to happen soon. Uh-huh. Treasure hunter? Yeah. Also met the admin? Damn right. Seems like Nishi-chan got converted after meeting them. I wish I could meet them too. I'm jealous. Charismatic and say things like that, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I lay their mouths open, yeah. After all that's happened, I'm not gonna look at the same Geo website. I guess they don't know how. I get the feeling it'd be a great party. Been waiting for this. I don't know, that's crazy. How many Zimmers are out there? Most of them are just occult fanatics or shut-ins, right? There's lots of different Zimmers, but yeah, how many of them are there? Who even is this occult fans take his word like gospel? But beyond that, maybe the only information we know from his career as an occult researcher. If you even knew about what Dr. Kisaragi was like while taking in with these people with field research, would you see him differently? I don't know. People have convinced themselves, oh no, that was right and getting into the violent, and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is profiting off the occult stories. Okay, I'm worried about the center itself too. Let's take a look at that. People are looking into you. There's a reaction to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It seems, let's see what people I mean, I don't know if we want to, but we will do it. The center has totally lost it. Being against Kisaragi means being against the occult? If so, then they're really proving that those who pursue the occult are dangerous. Yeah, what? That's a great question. What the fuck are they talking about? The Zimmers are a terrorist group that collectively express their dissatisfaction with the world while bonding over their love for the occult. Even if one fails, someone else will succeed. The police better be ready for this. I bet this person is actually a Zimmer. Hard to tell which side they're on. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Oh, really? The photo that Kusuwara posted was taken at the very moment the employee of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center caused the current incident. No, that was an investigation. That's correct. But they don't know that. They don't care about that. Who were those people in the video? They said guests. But were they kidnapped? Covered with bags, so you can tell who they are. I hope they're okay. Those people set this up just to put on a show. So there are people who see it that way. Kanoko-san was accused of doing setups like that too. Feels like a really long time since I was on that case. Yeah, it's true. Kurosawa hasn't posted much since then. Maybe the center employees erased him. Did something happen? No. He's fine. All kinds of posts, but most importantly, a possible connection between the cases we solved at the center and the admin. If the admin was indeed behind all these cases, they might have left some clues at each site. Yes, that must be it. Admin created those Illuminati cards after all, and each of the cases had a card to go with it. Let's recheck each of those case sites. We'll look for traces. You can do it, zombie. We're literally going to each case? This is crazy. Okay, starting with the closest site, I will find the traces of the admin here. Ah, you again. Oh, hello, it's been a while. Could it be him? Is the admin in this part kinda... No, wrong admin. Been a while? Back again, eh? Yes, it's been a while. Has it really? I don't know. Just a bench like before. Fair enough. True. And then the bushes? Yeah. Feels like so long ago. If he acted all suspicious like that, I wouldn't have been scared of him. I remember Kineko-san grabbing my leg from this bush. That scar took a while to heal. Next time I see Kineko-san, he'll need to apologize again. He's a kind of a dickhead, isn't he? It's me. It'll be. Ah, the traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any yet. But there's a different shadow here instead. Wait, it's me. It's me. Oh right, I did come here. Makes sense if you have no traces. Scared for a second, I thought it was my doppelganger. Whew, maybe. I could ask the park keeper about how things have been since I flew. Sure. Ask the park. There we go. Yep. Here, in that outfit. Why in the world? Anyways, I guess correctly. Let's follow the traces. The shadow was Bloody Mary. Yep. But they were here. Are you really seeing things as they are? I don't know. Maybe the park keeper knows something. Let's ask him. Anything else? Good. I see a strange person wearing white clothes here in the park. White clothes, you say? Yes, face covered up too. I think they probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot. Ah, the person in white everyone was talking about lately. I'd notice right away if I happened to see that. Oh, I thought so. Also, I haven't seen that around lately, and I believe you were the only one she talked to when she did come here. I see, thank you. Good luck. Guess the park keeper isn't constantly here, after all. How are things in the park lately? Have you noticed any strange people? Patients from the hospital sneak out, here to smoke and such. Well, you were here, and you already know. Looks like nothing unusual happened here since that ghost incident. What's happening now? A lot going on right now. Have you seen that video? I was shocked. Thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white? That's Tsumadu Kisagari's younger brother. Ah, I guess you might not know who I'm talking about. The famous one for the research about the occult. Hey, you know him, bro? What, you know him? I did indeed. I knew him way back when he was just a wee child. How'd you know him? I was doing delivery work back then, carrying school lunches and such. I also made deliveries to orphanages. Guess they're called children's homes nowadays. Well, where was it? I believe it was the church somewhere. But that was over 10 years ago. Church. That might, yeah. There you go. But how'd you know, Doctor? During the deliveries, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with his eyes drawn in it. This could be. He asked if I was working with schools and how to get a job. Things like that. Maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a very smart kid. Ah, so that's why you read him. When he got famous, I recognized him. And I was sad to hear his passing. Damn, a church somewhere. Great. Where do I go? Well, we're gonna choose a place right after I go to the washroom. Okay. Let's go to... Okay, let's head to, let's go to the house. Go to the house. Ah, the door was unlocked. I just let myself in. After, Nishida-san was taken by the ambulance, has anyone else been here? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out, shall we? Let's go with this. Okay. There we go. Ishan was also posting about them, sounding pretty Zimmer-like. Must be Trace the admin here. Hey, look out, let's check out this shit. Look around. Just like before, manga, something like the admin. Nope. Okay, it's Shadow he mentions, something else comes out. Good. These traces seem like quite... Nothing there. You over at the door. There we go. Traces of me. Must be from when I was investigating here. Looking at my own traces, it feels like I'm doing my doppelganger. There's another Shadow. It's the delivery guy. Looking again to trace that delivery guy. I guess there are traces left when he was delivering packages here. In that case, did the admin come here too? Take a look around the room a bit. Browse the books. Okay, Cursing 101, before the rescale the manual, a few notebooks. Was this notebook treasure log? Time to read. In the places, here plan to go next. Notebook recording treasure located, I guess. Closing the business, has been in schools, he's been in many different places. The visit dates are here too. Where did he last go? Church? Okay, which church? I don't usually, but I took the train that day. Since the location was near the station, I had low expectations. I've been plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. There wasn't much to resell. But I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at the church. Could that be the admin? I was shown how to get revenge, even if I don't get some help. I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I want to thank them for connecting us. Okay. Nice. What do we got? Matthew Park, Underground Station. Do the Underground Station then, because it was near the station. Alright, I managed to get here from Unio Park. I never thought I would come back here. No more gas here, thank goodness. Time to investigate. Let's look for trace of the admin. Note from the tour still here. That was a tough one. Thought we wouldn't make it. Huh? It's locked. They must have closed it after the tour. There might be bugs and rats down there. Please, no. I would scream for sure. What we got down here? I got all the way down here. But it's so scary being here alone. No. I need to focus on the investigation. Let's put on my glasses. What's up, bro? This white outfit. Alright. Okay. It's even easy to move around that outfit. What are these traces showing? Let's just check. Think of it, most of these shadows left here. They must be when Nomura-san was preparing everything. For Nomura-san, how did it feel to be preparing that plan? These bars look like they come right off. I've noticed something during the tour. Looks like I can use the bench now. Okay. There's some contraption in the vent, probably a gas generator? There's a voice recorder too. Gas generator is too big to move, so let's leave that. The voice recorder, does it work? Let's take a listen. But it works if I charge it a bit, plug the battery. What kind of voice will be on it? I will help with your plan. It's the same as the admin's voice in the video. Okay. The man with the mark on his arm who stole the Koban coins. If you rush the event, you will lose the culprit. You keep... No, don't waste it. There's some clattering sound making it hard to hear the voice. It sounds like a train. I've left the list of Koban owners behind the bars where I installed the gas generator. Next, I'll explain what you need to do. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be just fine. Seems like there's a lot more. I guess I'll just stop here for now. The admin helped Nomura-san find the Koban owners and set up everything in that machine. Yep. That's just what it sounds like. Okay. Good. Where do I go? I went to the park. Oh, Kurosawa home. Okay. Okay, not here. The door's unlocked. What if? Okay. There were posts from people saying that they're connected. Yeah? Something happened to them? Yeah, probably. Yeah, well, get in here. Let's take a look. Observe this shit. Trophies and awards. Looks like the showing off awards. Closer look. Silver award, 1000k subs, 5 Society. Gold award, 1 million subscribers, 5 Society. I didn't pay attention when I first saw it before, but 5 Society. What the? That's the 5 Society. Real culprit. What? Real culprit of the Tenchu incident. Yeah, I think Dr. Kisaragi's notes also mentioned the group of student streamers. Wait, so if it's here, that means Kurosawa-san was a member. That's why the 5, the red 5 on the thing, was, he was the 5 Society, right? A photo of Kurosawa-san. So this photo has been cut, but actually, Dr. Kisaragi was next to Kurosawa as club advisor. Is this just a small world, or...? No, it's not just a small world. What's in the trash? This is the photo. Yep, thrown away again. Peter's been left with the power on. Strange. Was he working on something? That reminds me. Where exactly was the HDD stolen from this room? I want to know, but I guess there's no way now. It's a safe, security protected. But the door is unlocked though. It's a bit scary. What's in the box? Nothing? Okay, let's this trace of Kurosawa-san on the back of the room. How did the admin chase him in here? Then they kidnapped him? Probably. The admin. See, admin's here too. I can see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, what's going on here? The admin cornered Kurosawa-san here? I have to check more carefully. Maybe something left behind. Oh, that's me. Hit me. This looks like a trace of me while I was investigating before. Doppelganger place with me, yeah? It's true. This is the doppelganger place. Anything here? No, nothing there. Anything on the pictures? Nope, nothing there. Beautiful. Did you leave something in the trash? Take everything out. Knowing Kurosawa-san and everything happened, he'd throw it away. Lots of tossed out letters. Who are these from? Read the letters. Trash. We are ready. You'll soon be on stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? I will be waiting. We're preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin? Judging from the shadows, Kurosawa-san didn't go. So, a man came from Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. Well, taken by the admin. Locate the church. Ding! I have to think. Okay. According to the clue so far, where is the admin? Traces of interaction with the admin are left several places. I couldn't find conclusive info anywhere. From what's come up several times, I can more or less tell where it is. The places where the admin should go would be right now. Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that is still in use. What? I guess it's underground. That existing personality is still in use. What do you mean? Church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins? Okay. I guess the church is now in ruins. Maybe there's a church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins. It must be it. I guess so, but oh no. I still can't narrow it down. Time is running out. There's still somewhere I can check. Person who's been influenced by someone else. Mio. Yes, let's go to Mio's place. She was acting strange before. Maybe there's some traces of her interacting with the admin. Let's go talk to Mio. Thinking about Mio. Every night. Whoa. Mio home. Yo, what's up, girl? Mio, you're still living here? They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house. I can't find a new place that quickly. I see. Sorry, I haven't been in touch lately. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. You know, the center director said in the video that I was forced to move out, so nobody's even tried to find me here. Oh, I see. I'm really glad to hear that. I'll make some tea. You came to talk? Damn right I did. I want some tea, too. Alright, listen. This is gonna sound a bit crazy, Mio, but there's a guy who orchestrated everything here. He's basically putting the entire city on lockdown. He kidnapped 5 people, and he's part of a greater conspiracy. He's a pro hacker. I can tell your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Under the bed. Bed. Any more there won't be any more men coming out from there. Always so much blood. Now it's really clean. I guess the bloody items were thrown away. There's some bright red books left. There's a book found investigating before. The bookmark in it. Examine the books. Oh, right. Not a bookmark. It's a small note. 9 p.m. Leaving your door. Hold on, there's more to that one. Could this be a letter from the admin? Mio was following instructions to be prepared the blood for the room. I know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home. How heavy it is that people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling as well. Maybe it felt like it didn't matter you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you anytime at the place where I first met. Oh, bro, when'd you first meet him? Hey, Mio. What about this letter? Oh, this. It's a letter from the Zima admin, isn't it? I don't know how you ended up meeting the admin, and I'm not going to ask you how you followed the letter and did all the blood stuff, or any of that. Zami, I ain't know where you met. Tell me if you can, where's the Zima admin? I got a rough idea, but there's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. Do you know it? St. Nicholas Church. Oh! Good old Santa Claus. Thanks, Mio. Azami, wait. You're going to that church? Yes. I have to stop the admin. Stop, but what about the Great Reset? Mio, do you know the admin story? I know some of it too, but we still can't let that happen. But Azami, it's really nice to have at least one who understands you. I get that. Having that really saves you. I wish I could do that for someone. But no matter how much is understood, I still have to stop this. Why? Tsumaru-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like that. It's not a hypothesis, it's just something I want to believe. Azami, I have to go. Oh. It's church time. This is St. Nicholas Church. Looks like no one goes there. Looks like no one goes there anymore. But the lights are on. This must be the place. All right, well. Oh, I don't have the glasses options. But I am ready for some jump scares or something. Someone's here. Hmm? You okay? I'm here to help you. Hmm? The admin brought you all here, but why? They can't talk. You hurt? I'll take off your masks. Oh, you. I'll put it back on. Kurosawa-san. It is you, isn't it? Another doppelganger? Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you. That story again. But then the other people here. Aiko-san? Kiniko-san? Mr. Gas Mask? And Mayusaki-san? Thank goodness you're all safe. You call this safe? Just in case I brought a knife. Your arms hurt a lot. Don't worry, it's over now. It's over? Don't touch me. You won't get okay with this. You'll pay for this. Pay what? Stop talking like that. Wait, stop. Help. Miyazaki, all of you are such terrible things must have happened to you. Let's get out of here while the admin is away. I've been waiting for you. The one with the correct answer. The Zima admin. Please let them know. What do you want to do? I want to avenge Tsumatsu Kisugari, and I want to stop you. Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. This world's twisted sense of justice. I will undergo a great reset. That's not... Oh, there we go. Director. Oh, perfect timing. I've been watching you, Azami. Well done on making it to this point. Director, you must show that you understand him. That you understand the admin. Someone who understands. Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Let's show the admin that what we can do. Yes. Alright, it's dissolution time. This, some Zima admin is watching you from somewhere. I guess so, since you can talk to each other. Kindly ensure that my intent is conveyed as well. Understood. Hello, some Zima admin. I understand you. We'll show you our answer based on what we've learned about you through our investigation. Listen and tell us if you understand you correctly. Let us begin. Yes. Behold, the eye-opener. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin the final dissolution. All started with the Genesis card. Talk of the occult bent through truth around Tsumatsu Kisagari's death. The public began to take interest in the prophecies. The card foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who considered Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet, those who knew the truth, its existence itself, was a sacrilege. So, Mrs. Ami, what was created from the Genesis card and became essential to carrying the plan for revenge? I believe it was these. The Illuminate cards. They weren't about prophecies coming true. They had conspicuous purposes behind each case, just like the original. The admin, who knew the truth, was thus able to create those cards. The Genesis card, prophesizing Dr. Kisagari's death, materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planted there after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick, to see it all in retrospect. Now then, as for the answer to the riddle, Mrs. Zami, you correctly answered the website's riddle. Yes, the answer was Unio Tenchi incident. And yes, indeed. The Samzima admin's video invited everyone to solve this riddle. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So, Mrs. Zami, why then? Why did the Unio Tencho incident become something that does not exist, even if you speak of it? Yeah. Mr. Senji Kurosawa called it off the investigation and sent it to the closet, a no-resolved case. Don't say that closet out loud, this is filmed, bro. Any cases that originally existed, if sent, kept there, become more effectively non-existent through pressure along the case. Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to attract attention on the question itself. If someone happens to answer correctly, it will bring light to the dirty secret in the dark. Next, let us focus further on this answer itself. The answer itself? Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa stop at the top of the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So, Mrs. Ami, he opted to disregard Tsumatsu Kisagari's cooperation in the investigation and pretend the incident never happened. What is the reason for Seiji Kurosawa's decision? There was an incident because he himself was caused by someone close to him. I think it was one of the perpetrators had a close tie to him. A crime committed by Kurosawa-san when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement. That must be it. all cases to be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet, if the information is deemed inconvenient, uninvolved incidents may be sacrificed. Our sacrifice is inevitable to protect those who you hold near and dear. You can have your own views on justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. We are approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So, Mrs. Ami. Yeah? Kengo Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Unio Tenchu incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Sumatsu Kisagara to take his own life after he noticed the cover-up. Who could be the culprit of such crime? A group of 5 students who were known as the Vigilante Streamers. The 5 Society. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students, and the Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies on display in Kurosawa's home for record follower counts. I also believe that the person with the mark on his arm that Miss Numaro was looking for, there you go, is one of the members of the 5 Society captured here today. Hey, quit the rambling already. We're on live stream. Stop spewing nonsense. Oh, we are? Yes, it seems the same Zima admin is broadcasting. Say one more word and I'll sue you. You don't have an ounce of proof to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here. I'll get you back on my channel, you'll see. So what if I have a mark on my arm? Want one on yours? Go ahead, keep digging, and you'll end up just like Kisagari did. Alright, well, jam, I see. They're insisting your claims are merely speculation. If so, we're going to have to show conclusive evidence. Yes, exactly. You're revisited each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure you'll be able to find the answer, Mrs. Lemon. Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit. Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is. Kurosawa would happen to know? Wait, no way. So, Mrs. Ami, the admin very likely holds this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be? Maybe it was the HDD that was the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa's room. It must contain information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want revealed to the public. Fabulous! Worthy of your final answer. Mrs. Ami, I'm proud that you have to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved. Oh, that's fun. Well done. You have shed light on my life over these last 7 years. Yes, you truly understand me. To thank you for coming to this conclusion, allow me to broadcast the contents of the HDD. No, stop. It's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast it. Hey, Kurosawa, this better be a joke. You didn't delete the data? You idiot! You promised to delete it all. Kurosawa, you absolute fool. Why would you keep it? This is precious footage from 7 years ago. A video that our famous streamer kept hidden away all this time. Hold him down. Are you getting this, Kimiko? Loud and clear, Tenchu. You have the right to remain pathetic. Hey! Where do you think you're going, huh? Finally giving up? Guys. Is this the dude? We got the wrong guy. He's not moving. Seriously? Kiriko, cut that now. Huh? Oh, sure. That looks pretty bad, guys. The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. Kurosawa-san. This is concrete proof, isn't it? Oh, well, that was dumb. Azami. Shut up, shut up. That was an accident. We didn't mean it. Kengo Nomura died in an accident. Nomura-san, you're looking for a murderer? Think of, okay. Who drove the guy to suicide? Who drove the guy to suicide? The world, the public, everyone. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Yeah, idiot. Hey, she's back. What's up, Jasmine? You okay, Zami? Good time. Good thing I came, yeah? Oh, Jasmine. I'm glad you're here. She has broken bones and shit. It seems the police have arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 in the army. Thank you for your hard work, Mrs. Ami. You mean it's over? Indeed. Is there a problem? No. Wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by that dissolution. You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened. For all of our dissolutions so far, by figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomena of nervous mix, we uncovered who was really doing what. Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light on the forgotten case, and on its perpetrators. First of all, why are we doing this dissolution, and who is it for? To prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock. If so, something isn't right. We haven't really done the proper dissolution. Mrs. Zombie, what are you trying to do? I'm going to open this lock. What? Resetting. Eye opener. My doubts are around what needs the dissolution. So, the earlier dissolution had the wrong target? We completed a dissolution on the Unio Tensho incident rumors, and brought to light what actually happened. That is fine. But we haven't touched on what truly matters. I see. So, Mrs. Zami, what is it that you believe needs this dissolution? It's about the perpetrators. It turned out that the admins involved in each of their cases were investigated. The relationship between the perpetrators and the admin is extremely unusual. Regardless of how kind someone is to you, it's not normal to be at their beck and call. There is nothing we can do about their relationship after the fact. Please let us know what the dissolution should be about. Kurosawa's past? Admin's identity? Just who or what the admin? I learned he is Kisarari's brother, but what the police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel we need to answer his question. Okay. Let's go. Truly exemplary. I hadn't expected such an answer from you, Mrs. Ami. Unmasking the admin, whom you've only seen through footage. So, that's the goal of your dissolution. Yes, let us uncover who they really are. Remarkable. It feels we are homing in on the undetermined anomaly True's nature. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement, but I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answer within. So, Mrs. Yes. The admin had previously caused other incidents too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists. But it's an important incident that proves the admin's existence. Which incident was this? Blah. The happy 777 billion yen leak. We found only rumors on social medias at the Zero website, but we found records at the closet. This means it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case. It's difficult to prove anything exists via clairvoyance traces alone. But this is an actual case that happened to the police records, even if they're at the closet. That might just prove key in cornering the admin. Let us move forward with this dissolution. The Happy 77 billion yen League targeted membership-based social networking site with various celebrities and politicians. So, Mrs. Ami, there was a hacking tool which you used in the incident. What was the name of that tool? Natasha Singh. According to the records of the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the admin was the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin. The admin may have slipped up. A special tool only usable by the creator? The existence of this tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to a single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. Their genius may have been backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident. And that special tool called Natasha Singh was used. A tool supposedly only accessible by its creator. So far, so good. Come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found these records at the closet, something felt off. Felt off, you say? I feel like I know. What? I know when the Natasha's tool was used. I see. So, Mrs. Ami, when exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? Ghost appeared when exploring a warehouse. Open the safe. Ghost appeared when exploring the old warehouse. When the participants were chosen? Random draws from the annual tour. The organization had full control of things. Yet, we first met her. She didn't consider us participants. And there weren't enough handouts for the participants. This was done by hacking into the organization accounts used by Topo-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased. Oh. Truly excellent, Mrs. Ami. Bringing all of this to light without leaving anything behind. Only you could have done this. With all at front, you may be able to do away entirely. With such vague entities and anomalies. Director. Ah, there I go again. But my excitement truly can no longer be contained. So, Mrs. Ami, we have arrived at the final question. Who might this individual who chose to hide from the world? To become the masked anomaly known as the admin. For the single goal of enhancing revenge for their brother. really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. Zombie. Damn. Director? The lock is open. When my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The public was easily swayed by Kurosawa's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze each day with theories painting him as the murderer. Amidst the daily torrent of the unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endures somehow. And yet, when those nails and spears reached me, and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure. That his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, the case would never be solved. Unless the case is solved, and the world will keep harming his family. You witnessed all of this with your own eyes. I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done. It wasn't, far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home, but he couldn't figure out what to do. They didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate. He would be devastated. Director? Their deeds have been exposed through the broadcast. The terrible rumors about Dr. Kisaragi will fade away now. Please. We have to enact revenge on the 5 of them. Please? No, the countdown will continue. But why? You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. It wasn't just those 5 who drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average, everyday person who believes in their own sense of justice. But Mrs. Zombie, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice. People were spreading rumors about Mio, and there was nothing I could do. People don't care whether information is true or not. They create a scapegoat they claim to fight against. And once they defeat this fabricated enemy, they tell themselves they fought for peace. Those labeled as evil will be struck down, and yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly be anything more bizarre and horrifying? This solution is what you should be seeking. Director, why me? Well, because you have clairvoyance. Mrs. Zombie, because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. The one person in this world who understands me, the person in this world for my dear brother. Yep. Another signal hijacking? Oh no. I'm tapping everywhere, but nothing's happening. Zammy, what's going on? Where's the boss man? What did he do? The Great Reset. Shit. My personal info is getting uploaded. How do we stop it? I've been hacked. Hey, what's happening? That's my real name. Wait a minute. Oh no. I can't let anyone see this. Oh no, stop. Can't turn it off. The buttons on my phone aren't working. What's that, a photo of my manager? What? He cheats on his partner? My password has changed. Are you kidding me? My name, my age, my address, they're all out there. What the hell is this? Hey, this is my credit card information. What are they doing? What are these disgusting photos? Whose reel is this, huh? No way. Please stop, I'm sorry. Cyber attack, status check. My phone's gone too. Police data leaking, popping up. What's going on there? Stay calm. Sync with HQ and the commissioner. Hey, what the hell is this pic? They'll know I'm siphoning funds. No. I'm dead. My alt is out there. Wait, why is my phone filming? My account was hacked? You know this isn't me. I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on. Well, fucking rip. Miss Tamarigi, sit rep. Sorry, Commissioner. Failed to stop him. Secure first, worry later. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center. Commissioner, where are you? This may be a lucky break. Thanks to the cyber attack. We were able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. Yeah, there you go. I'm at a hospital where the younger Kisaragi used to go. I'll update you when I know more. Please proceed. Roger that. Everything. After everything, I wasn't able to help anyone at all. You were given it your all from day one, Zami. It's true, she was. Your friend Mio went through all that mess. Your kindness gave her hope. Take my word for it, and also... Jasmine. The boss man, yeah? I'll track him down and whoop his ass. Well, Sammy, you did everything you could. You really did. The Kisaragi sibling, the younger one of the two? Yes. Yes, I do remember. Strikingly different from the other patients. Near anomalous perceptiveness, expert knowledge in countless areas. Notably adept with technology. A world-class hacker even, I heard. Elevator looks like it's falling apart. Looks like it's been around forever. Let's wrap this case quick. After that, I want a welcome back party. Impossible. How could this be? He's been dead all along. He never existed. Too late for the big catch. Huh? It's no regular mess. It is as if... Jasmine, look. It's been dead forever. A computer? Looks like there's a video on it. This is when Zami came to the center. Welcome to the Myth Dissolution Center. It's a fucking ghost? Commissioner, I've reached the center, but... Stop, Miss Fukurai. I know she's there. She... What? Oh. What?
Never existed. That I wasn't expecting. But that kicks ass. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video? Yes, it showed Miss Fukurai, or rather, Azumi Kisagari. She seemed to be mocking us for our inability to discern the truth. So on paper, this whole incident was caused by a Yumi Megayuri? No. Ayumi Megayuri never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Sumado Kisagari's younger sister, Ayumi Kisagari. Then we should call her Ayumi whenever discussing this case. Ayumi Kisagari created another self. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, Ayumi created an iconic figure, a figment of her own imagination. That became Ayumi Megayuri. She may have modeled that character on her own brother. And in tandem, she started preparing for terrorist attacks as same Zima admin. And last of all, Ayumi created Azami Fukurai as the epitome of innocence. Though, she shared the same body as Ayumi Kisagari. Okay. The hesitant Miss Azami was being controlled at all times. But was that clairvoyance trick about then? Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance, visualization of facts, deduction by the sheer intellect of her gifted mind. By wearing his glasses, the connection between Fukurai and Ayami may have been strengthened. That's why she'd see those things so clearly. Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deduction as traces without even realizing it. Visualization of traces. If that happened to you just like that, I see why she'd think ghosts and such. And this explains the power of vision. So Zami was talking with Ayumi inside her own head through her phone. Ayumi, Zami, and the admin. So they are one and the same, spent so long teamed up, never had a clue. But isn't this just playing kind of convoluted for revenge? Making all those cards, agitating people with prophecies. Yeah, this is insanely... This is crazy. This is like the world's most insane ARG. Well, all that was kind of driven by Ayumi's emotions. With numerous measures to involve the wider public, of course. The death of Ayumi's brother was desecrated by the Genesis card. And when thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprits, she chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Ayumi was manipulating Zami to carry out her plan. Zami was unaware of this, correct? I'm certain she did not know. How can you tell? Remember her words. Azami is unaware. So tell me now, what do you want to do with her? That damn Ayumi. The cyber-terrorism attack she launched caused tremendous damage. We've had a string of assaults, thefts, and cases since that incident. The police are still catching up with all the chaos. So there's little we can do now. Yep. Outed secrets have caused divorces, firings, bankruptcies. People are asking for help we cannot give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead to such harm. And somehow everything back to normal on social networks.
What about the Five Society? Murder, even if involuntary, is a malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison term. Director Kurosawa will be charged too for his involvement in the cover-up. Oh, and also, the search for Ayumi Kusagari has been called off. Huh? HQ wants to avoid admitting that police servers were used to stage a cyber attack. It's official. This case will be archived in the closet. Figures. Not all forbidden to speak about any... Are we now all forbidden to speak about anyone about the cyber attack? And about what she's done? A case that doesn't exist, even if you speak of it. I guess that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner. By the way, the building house, the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, they're tearing it down. So I heard. Its final dissolution, indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again. What do you mean? Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. All right, well, that was yeah, that was awesome. Very good. 10 out of 10. This game kicks ass. Looks beautiful. Music's awesome. Stories very cool. Twist very strange. How did Jasmine get hired by a guy who didn't exist? Insane. Yeah, that was awesome. And now it's done. Probably gonna be on my list of best games I played this year. There's no way it's gonna be tough to top something like this. Just so good. And so strange, but like the beautiful like blend of what they did in this is of like hitting like actual more modern myths and ideas, and everything was so well planned out. It's good, so good. We're just gonna sit back and we're gonna lovely watch these credits. And then next week we'll have something else for Humpday Horror, the horror series where I play games for Wednesdays. Yeah. I think this will definitely be, for people who like visual novels and like detective kind of stories and stuff, I think this will be the game I definitely tell people to play. This is awesome. Oh, me. Oh, they're thanking me. And I'm thanking you for watching. If you got this far, hell yeah. Beautiful. Oh. End credits, what do we got? Jasmine! So this is your shiny new center. She's here, Director. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the Myth Dissolution Center. Hell yeah. Alright, well. That was Urban Myth Dissolution Center, the finale. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We will, something new next week. What it'll be, I have literally no idea yet. Lots of games to go, though. And, for that, I will tell you, yeah. That's what I got to tell you. They are all true. Perfect. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.